Yeah, I like the chicken sandwiches. I always, whenever I worked there, I always got the chicken sandwich. I put it like on an egg bun, and it always fell apart, but it was so good.
The chicken sandwich.
It was worth it falling apart.
In 3/4 of a mile, turn left to merge onto I-5 North.
My earbuds. Oh, Euclid. I got one on Euclid.
What? Creamy coconut Dr. Pepper?
What? I want to try it. Anything else?
Dr. Pepper's zero sugar. Creamy coconut.
Where? Northgate. That's one way to get me into Northgate again.
Well, I probably have it in other places, but never heard that. Good things weren't far from the 5.
Go past this line, and at the next one, turn left.
I remember coming over here a couple of times with Dad, and it does not look the same.
To me, it does. But then again, I've driven by here before.
That Target reminds me of the one on Beach now by Mossberg.
At the light, use the left 2 lanes to merge onto I-5.
These apartments that never needed to be built. Unaffordable.
All unaffordable.
Then we lived on Gilbert and Orangethorpe.
I never saw that place. You guys weren't there that long, were you? Were you there about a year?
Yeah, you had to have, because Dad would always pick us up. Dad was there too. Yeah, we were there for a little bit. We were only there for a little bit.
I remember you were there, but I don't remember going in here.
Yeah, you were in there. Yeah, because
I remember
yeah,
the
because I
one
remember Dad. Because even she was wearing the lady Evelyn. She was Evelyn. I'm like, that was what I remember.
I
her
remember
name.
the upstairs one on Gilbert. Or no, it was Chapman. It was Garden Grove. I think it was Garden Grove. Was that Chapman?
Oh, on Alwood, Garden Road. Yeah, on Alwood Street, Cole Street.
That was called Alwood.
Yeah, Alwood, and then it's Cole
I
Street.
remember that one. That was small complex.
Yeah, and the one in Fullerton was a 2-bedroom.
6 a.m.
It was a 2-bedroom, but we had to move because the people next door kept smoking, and it was lead. They had lead
Was
paint.
Dougie born when you were in
He was
Garden
just
Grove?
born. I had him there. I had him there, and then we moved. Then we had to stay with Lauren's.
And I remember the Riverside
Parents.
one. I liked not the other one I didn't see, but the other.
Oh,
the
Riverside,
first Riverside
beautiful.
one.
Yeah.
I liked that one. It was roomy, and you had a wash machine.
Yeah, that's
dryer.
before we got that. Yeah, and we waited. I waited. I'm like, fuck. That was a good price because we were paying the same price. It would be cheaper going to Riverside, and it's 2-bedroom, and it was bigger, and it was cheaper.
Yeah.
But the problem is, it was a 30-minute drive to Lawrence work. No, it was a 45-minute. No, because at the time he was working in Costa Mesa, so it was, never mind, it was an hour. He was working in Costa Mesa, so Dad would pick him up. So a couple times Dad picked him up, and then Dad ended up just giving us the Pontiac. because the shadow, it didn't work anymore because of the car accident. The Riverside, I love that one, but I wanted it closer to so Lauren didn't have to drive.
You in a car accident, the Shadow?
Yeah, when I was pregnant with
Oh,
Anthony.
that one, yeah.
Yeah. With the radiator and everything, it just didn't it would overheat.
That was a big mistake when we bought that car. We just wanted a little car, an extra car, so Michelle could use it.
No, it was a good car. I liked it.
Right, but it was overpriced.
Oh yeah.
It was overpriced for what we paid for. It was a big mistake.
Oh yeah, the big
We paid less for the Grand Prix. It was just it would have been cheaper if we got a neon.
Yes, those ugly ones. Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been cheaper if we got a brand new neon than for what we paid for that.
Yeah, that told me about that.
Yeah. So it was just, it was just overpriced. It was just a big mistake that we bought that.
That's why I did my research when I got the Ford. When I got my Ford, I did a research. And I knew what I wanted. I did it because I'm like, it was hard because I didn't have any. I was the one that had the good credit. Lauren didn't. But he had the job. And then we had money. We had some money from the income tax, and then we also had the car, but they didn't take the car. Instead, we got the incentives. We got a car wash.
Oh, yeah, incentives.
Yeah.
They didn't want to do a trade-in?
They didn't want to do. The car wasn't good enough for a trade-in.
Or did you just have it towed away?
They kept it. Yeah. Because we couldn't keep it because it would be too much for us.
Yeah.
If we kept it, the insurance and everything, and I'm like, no, we're fine. So we sacrificed it, and as soon as we got it, we celebrated, and we went and we celebrated, and we took the kids to Vegas. 'Cause that's when around the same time Stephanie moved to Vegas. And we went everywhere. We went to Vegas, we went to Arizona, and the boys were fitting. The boys were able to fit, and we went camping. We went to the lake.
That was roomy.
Yeah. I was so excited. We surprised the boys because we didn't tell the boys because I wasn't sure if we were going to get the car or not when we went down there. I'm like, I just wanted to do my research. But if this happens, this is a car I want. This is a payment we're going to do. So we did it. Almost paid off. And then I was good. We only got, I think it was a 2% interest rate. 2%.
Yeah, the fucker had to go and crash it.
Yes.
You're entitled to have that money.
I missed that car. I put everything into that car.
You're gonna have to wait up more pages for the notes. Probably drinking.
Yeah, he was drinking. He wrecked all the cars except the Shadow was, he was in it though. Wow, with no traffic, you speed down here real fast.
I've been there, Northwoods.
Man, Michelle took us there. Michelle took me there.
It's probably the one time I went with you guys, because I went one time with her.
There's like an elk lodge. Swap me. Oh, let me see. The freeway covers it up. Concrete. Let me see. Back of the door. Or the house. I can't recognize it anymore. Some of it, the landscaping is changing. Lawns. Remember we couldn't, the freeway never used to go across. We were just able to go take a street to the swap meet.
Oh yeah.
That skirt. That skirt. It had a monkey on it.
Yeah, you don't get a monkey on a skirt.
But then I'm like, no, I went to, yeah, it did feel like I went to court. I filled out all that paperwork. Maybe because I'm mad. You know when you were mad or when you're stressed, you like to shop? Like stress or
Agitated? I use that word agitated.
You start shopping.
Yeah, not. I don't use that word stress. I feel anxiety or agitated.
Oh, when you shop?
No, when you said you had to fill out that paperwork.
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't like going shopping when I'm agitated because I don't want to be around people.
I look for things. I'm not around people. I'm around the things that I want to eat or buy to make me feel good.
To me, there's stress because I'm worried about things, and then I'm like when we just went to court the other day. I was agitated.
Yeah.
I was feeling anxiety, and I was agitated. That's not stress to me. That's the difference. And all three of those, stress, agitated, and anxiety, I don't want to be around people.
Yeah, but I have no choice.
Stress doesn't make me lash out. I just kind of get withdrawn, and don't want to do anything. But agitated and anxiety, I'm more likely to lash out at people.
You're more or more?
I'm more likely to lash out at people, like I did in court.
Yeah.
Especially when I'm agitated.
See, when I'm not heard, I'll get like that, and then I'm forced to be. They'll silence me because I'm overreacting. But I'm not overreacting. They are giving. This is the outcome of this. I'm not being heard. So then they're silencing me. The doctor gave me a shot. I wasn't acting all radical. I wasn't throwing a fit. I had handcuffs. The officer was there.
What did he give you a shot of?
I don't know, some tranquilizer.
Oh, a tranquilizer to calm you down.
And I said, no, I don't want it. I don't want it. I want to be heard. I had weed. I don't want a tranquilizer. I don't want it. And gave me it.
No, I'm surprised you're sitting down with me. My blood pressure is going through the roof.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's up. I haven't checked it. I don't feel good. That's why if I eat something, I'm gonna throw up. I don't want to throw up. I don't want that. If I don't eat anything, At least I don't have anything to throw up.
Throw up.
So it's just best just to
See,
drink
now I
liquids.
could throw up with stress. I could throw up with stress, agitation, and meter. I won't throw up. I will throw up with stress. But agitation, I'm more apt to lash out. And both those would raise my blood pressure tremendously.
They don't. Doctors looked and they're like, oh, they can't even. They don't even know I was overweight before, so they're just pisses me off. Before it's like, oh, you're just fat. Lose some weight, you'll be fine. You won't have any more headaches. Lose some weight, you won't pass out. It's not because I'm overweight. Something else is wrong.
Yeah, they always say that. They don't even want to look any further.
And then it's either I just said I don't believe in God or Jesus. And they go, well, then are you an atheist? I'm like, I don't know, because I don't even know. I don't even like atheists. To me, I don't even follow the atheists. I just don't associate with people like that.
Why do people think you have to have? Why is it anybody's concern who you believe in?
So, well, they're asking because of preference of religion, like where you go, where you're coming from.
Then just say none.
But there's the those they say atheist then. But then to me, it's like atheist. I don't agree with atheists.
Okay, so I'm really not clear on atheist. Atheist doesn't believe in God, but I don't necessarily know what exactly is an atheist. Can you believe in some things from some religion and some things from another religion? So what does that make you?
People are I don't know. Why can't we just not have religion? I don't understand why we have to have religion.
Why is it anybody's business?
So I just asked her if she knew about the Native Americans, and she's just like, yeah. I go, well, I just go by that. Like, everything has a purpose, place, and thing. Everything has a spirit. Everything has a purpose. And she's like, okay.
Well, don't the Indians believe in God?
No, Indians don't believe in God.
But what is it anybody's, to me, what is anybody's
That's
business?
what I don't understand.
They're supposed to separate church and state, and they don't.
But no one's gonna stand up and help me out here.
But why is it anybody's business?
I don't know.
What do you believe in?
It's money. It's for money.
I mean, are you telling me I have to believe in God to get help? Are you telling me I have to? Why
But it's not
it,
the help I want, because I know God's not help.
Why
God's
is
a
it
pyramid
your
scheme.
business what religion I believe in?
Wait, does it?
I believe in demonic or what's that called for demons? Demonic. Well, now, are you going to condemn me because I gave you a religion?
That's what the doctor said, that it's not right for me to talk to my dad. Then I start saying it's a private conversation.
You know what I mean? Is it
I plead this.
people who are satanic? They don't believe in a religion. Does that make them? It's none of everybody's business. You know, somebody asked me that, and I was in a certain situation.
I think it's a cult. Religion is a cult.
I would say, is religion going to have a factor on my treatments?
Your freedom.
Is a religion going to have a factor on my freedom?
Because there's already a factor in my freedom. I can't be free.
Do I have to choose a religion?
Because I have to go through the church, and the church is through God. I'm forced to go through church. I'm forced to go through God in the United States, and I should not have to go through. This is why I don't believe in God.
But
And
the United States is made up of thousands of religions.
but here we are. Why is there war? Why is there war? Why are we still working? How come there's homeless people?
Religion is not an issue.
Religion is an issue, because that's why we're having this problem now.
But I'm saying,
Or having
I'm saying me. Let's say I have a religion, but let's say I didn't. Religion is not an issue. You're making it an issue because you want
I
me to
don't-
have you want me to have a religion.
Yes, they're
I
forcing
don't
me.
have a religion, so therefore
Dictator.
it shouldn't be a religion.
Dictatorship.
It shouldn't make.
This is a communist country. This is a communist, and this is what
No.
communists do. Doesn't communists
It
do that?
shouldn't.
They're forced you to believe in something.
It shouldn't make a decision.
That's what, right? That's what I believe, right? That's what they're running away from, communists, forcing. Because there's no God. There's no Jesus.
But that's
Jesus
your
was
beliefs.
no, it's not beliefs. It's a fact. It's a universal fact.
But that's
It's scientific
but that's
fact.
What you believe.
No, it's not what I believe. It's a fact. That's what I'm saying. It's a fact. It's a scientific belief. It's a scientific proof. There's proof and there's evidence that there's no such thing as Jesus or God. It's a universe. That's why I'm saying I believe in Native Americans, because Native Americans got it right. They had it and they were here. Egyptian had the same
But
thing.
that's what you
That
believe.
Egypt. No, it's a fact.
I
It's
don't believe
scientific. That's because you're brainwashed into believing that this government is right for you and this government is not right for you, because religion is a factor.
But that's what I believe in.
And exactly, you believe in the God and the hate.
But I
You
don't
believe
tell
this is
anybody-
why you
I
don't tell anybody.
what they believe in, so nobody should tell me what I should.
Well,
believe.
then that's not understand. That's why we have slavery. You're just a slave. You're just not gonna do anything. You're just gonna keep your mouth shut because because as long as you're not affected by it, it doesn't matter.
I'm affected by it when somebody tells me what I should believe
That's
in.
all that matters, is that's it, and then that's it. That's all that matters. But to me, it affects me because I don't have my kids. It affects me because I have the next generation.
But when
My
people tell
kids.
you how
When
to
people
feel-
tell me how to feel, look at, I don't have my kids. I want to fucking die every fucking day, and they're like, oh, that's sad. Get some help. Pray to Jesus. Ask for God. Let it to God. Give it to God. What the fuck? I don't believe in God or Jesus.
No,
Why
but
do I have to
I'm
let
saying-
it believe?
I'm
So I
saying-
understand. I want to die every fucking
I'm saying
goddamn
when
day, and they're
somebody
taking
tells-
that away from me because they're like, oh God,
Fucking my
because
phone's dying.
because of Jesus is bad. I mean, because of the death is horrible. Death is not horrible. Death is beautiful. Death is here every day. If we don't celebrate death, then how are we going to communicate with the afterlife? I want my kids to go and see me at the cemetery and go and play and have fun with me like I play with my grandma and dad. When I'm dead, I want them to go and celebrate with me. But how when no one does that? And now I can't even live with my kids alive? I never had a family growing up. I want a family, and I grew that all by myself. I created a family. I created my boys. And Lauren Tapia fucked that up all by himself by fucking me over with my sister. He knew I was trying to cling on to my sister. He could have just told me the truth. He knew I was asking, did you have sex with my sister? He could have said no a long time ago and just let it alone. And you don't want to believe that, Mom. Well, this is my documentary. I'm telling you. I caught him in the act. He just could have told me. He just could have told me. And then I could have known from there where would I left my sister. Because I could have left my sister a long time ago. But she wanted my boys. That was her and Lauren Tapia's agreement. The boys. That she would get my kids. And fuck me. That's why he got a gun. And he didn't want to believe me that I was talking to Dad. Well, then that's why. That's why he tried to put me in the mental institution. Because no. And remember, he kept calling the hospital, telling to see if I was okay. Remember that? He kept telling you, Mom, that he was in love with me and that he was trying to help me and that he was going to do everything. But no, he had another girl. And it wasn't, she's a lie. She's just a cover up. This is like a movie. I try to get help and no one wants to help me. No one wants to believe me. So this is all I have to do is just fucking... I can run the state. I can run the country better than this president. Because I can bring down the whole fucking United States and bring in Mexico. Because I'm not even American. I hate being American. I don't have freedom. I can't go to Mexico, so I might as well just bring Mexico to me. Native Americans, this was Mexico land. Racist people, God, Jesus. Mexico did not have Jesus, and I'm going to prove that. It was all Egypt. Egypt helped me so much. Even Egypt is telling me there's no Jesus. The United States is killing them for Jesus. In the name of Jesus, there's no Jesus. Egyptian did not have Egypt. The Egyptian did not have Jesus. They're doing it for a slave mentality. Everyone wants to be a slave. Everyone wants money. It's money. I'm not money. So Dad is trying to tell me to come home, and the come home is land. The tribe is going to help me. And it's not for money. I'm trying to get rid of money. People need to take responsibilities and accountability for what they have done. The babysitter I'm never going to hear a sorry from the babysitter. The babysitter got away with all that shit. Lauren's going to get away with all this shit. Dad got away with all that shit. Dad should have done time. He should have gone to jail. He should have gotten help. He shouldn't have to beat the fuck out of us. Especially Jesse. Jesse shouldn't be able to work. He should be healing the rest of his life. He should be out going on vacations right now. Seeing the world. What Dad put him through after that car accident. All that casino money. Jesse should be living at the casino right now, like Donald Trump. Jesse deserves that. Dad took everything away. And Dad's trying to say sorry. Now I understand what happened to Dad. Because whatever Jesse went through, Dad went through 10 times worse. So I had to look at Dad in a different way. He grew up with men beating the shit out of him. I'm pretty sure Dad was raped as a young boy. There's no fucking way. And that just pisses me off that these men are gonna get away with this shit. In bars, in barbershops.
Pass this light, then at the next one, turn right.
No wonder why Dad was triggered the way he was triggered. And Dad showed me that he was grateful for me to bring my boys into his life. I still take my boys to see Dad. I want my boys to remember me.
At the light, turn right onto Firestone Boulevard.
And I don't believe in God or Jesus. And if I die, then I know that my kids are going to find me, and I'm not going to be with God and Jesus. I'm going to be with my ancestors. And with my dad.
In half a mile, take a sharp right turn.
Let's see.
This one as well. I remember doing one. I remember getting grilled cheese, a milkshake.
Hey, Surrey. How old is the Bob's Big Boy in Downey?
Here's what I found.
1958.
Wow.
Back in 1958 on the site of Poultry Farm in Downey, Harvey Mine open restaurant. Yeah, Downey.
Well, there goes me chicken sandwich.